So listen to this celebrity puppet. And he's about to throw out a number having to do with something that's relevant to the system you and I are a part of. But it's not something most people know about. People don't think in terms of. The masses don't. And you could bump into somebody off the street, and they're going to tell you all about Photoshop space and a bunch of other horse shit. Now, to compare and contrast this thought, the interview begins with him rattling off space propaganda, all sorts of fucking space propaganda, dancing around in the fucking Milky Way's butthole and floating around the rings of Saturn. And he goes on to mention Neptune. Bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of misdirection. And then you hear this.
Yeah, but you go right into.
Do you bring your own crack pipe, or do they have that for you? Do you have a rental situation?
It's the guy, the shaman. He looked like a skinny Guillermo del Toro, and he had all these cool Tibetan singing bowls and he had a great crack pipe.
Okay.
So I used his crack pipe.
So you recommend it?
I highly recommend it.
Is it on Yelp? How would people find that? How would people get to that guy?
It's on Postmates and Uber Eats.
You are.
I missed it.
So.
I don't even know what that means.
It means DMT. That's what the kids are into.
Okay, all right.
It's a strong hallucinogenic.
I see. Okay.
And you release it in your brain when you die and when you're born. It's incredible. So it's kind of like ayahuasca, but on acid. If ayahuasca did acid, it'd be toad.
It's above ayahuasca.
It's miles above.
Really?
Ayahuasca. It's on the 88th floor. Yeah, it's insane.
And the toad.
If ayahuasca did acid, it'd be toad.
It's above ayahuasca.
It's miles above.
Really?
Ayahuasca. It's on the 88th floor. Yeah, it's insane. Ayahuasca, but on acid. If ayahuasca did acid, it'd be toad.
It's above ayahuasca.
It's miles above.
Really?
Ayahuasca. It's on the 88th floor. Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, what are the chances? As somebody who rattles off this at the beginning of the interview.
Oh, that's got to be a joke. But with you, I'm thinking, yeah, you probably did do that.
No. Okay, so there's a toad that lives in the Sonoran Desert that hibernates for 9 months out of the year in the mud. And then it comes out of the mud like Martin Sheen in Apocalypse Now. And it eats rats and it f***s hot other toads.
It eats rats?
Yeah, it eats rats. It's a gnarly toad.
It's a big toad, I would imagine.
It's a big, giant toad. But if you smoke the venom off of its legs, you get high out of your mind. I sailed into the anus of the Milky Way galaxy, spun around Saturn's rings, and I had Thanksgiving dinner with God. It was unbelievable.
Really?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah, no, you have to do.
Which is it, bud? Which is it? Because he's describing two different things. One reflects reality, one doesn't. I don't want you to take my word for it. But our masters and their low-level puppets are initiated. And the masses are spoon-fed the horseshit that the interview began with. And you and I are misled at every fucking bend. Every fucking bend. Right now I'm on TikTok, and if I run through the home button and I see what's in my, slush pile in the feed, I'm being spoon-fed superficial horseshit that doesn't reflect reality. Which is why this popped up. I'm not following this account.